Hey listeners, it's James Parker. Can you keep a secret? The next episode of Daughters of DC is up next. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Einhorn's Epic Productions and iHeartRadio present Daughters of DC.
James Parker? As in Angela Parker's daughter? Released my phone records.
That's right. The very same.
Oh, please, that's absurd. She's a child. It had to have been the news. I had just finished negotiating with them.
Negotiating? You don't seem to understand your role here, Judge Reed.
Now, what does that mean?
It means you need to get your house in order before you start throwing your weight around. You're in no position to make demands. Look at yourself. Exposed. Vulnerable. Anyone who supports your nomination wouldn't want that. Trust me, when I say the Luz had nothing to do with this.
But it couldn't have been.
How knowledgeable are you on American history, Judge Reed?
Very.
The American Revolution in particular?
Very. Now what
Can
is
you tell me the name of the traitor who dealt the most crippling damage to the fledgling American cause?
That's easy. Benedict Arnold. I failed to see the point of your game
Wrong.
right now.
Her name was Anne Bates. She operated as a spy for the British Crown for years, right under the noses of American soldiers. Do you know how?
You'll have to enlighten me.
Because no one suspected her. Because on the surface, she was a schoolteacher, a mother, a respectable young woman.
I still don't think a 16-year-old...
Your enemies are legion, Judge Reed. And they're the ones you least expect. Be smart. Take heed.
It's no secret that in Washington, D.C., corruption is everywhere. You could say it's gone viral. That's why my friends and I decided to take on the system from the inside. I'm James.
I'm Peyton. I'm Celia.
I'm Natalie.
And we're the Daughters of DC. It wasn't exactly the Beautillion of Cole's dreams, but it did have the entire school talking. And I have to admit, seeing Tanner in the hot seat on account of his evil progenitor was very satisfying. Not that I enjoyed it or anything. Okay, who am I kidding? It was glorious seeing him scramble. Until it wasn't.
Hey, what's up, Insta-fam? I know I have some haters in the comments who can't shut up about my dad's emails, but I don't want to talk politics right now. That is just so boring. I know what y'all are here for. The sloppy stylings of DC's finest. So, without further ado, I present...
Hey, handsome cowboy. Oh, let's go to the rodeo.
the biggest slut at DuPont Prep. A one Miss Peyton Blackburn. I know what you're thinking. What does it take to get a Jesus freak like her to dance like that? Great question. The answer is vodka, vodka, and more vodka. Insta-fam, let me know what you think of little Princess Peyton's dance moves down in the comments.
I swear if you have to run any more laps around the field.
Wait, what? Y'all? Hey, have y'all seen my clothes? My locker's empty.
Sure you didn't leave him at Celia's party, Pay?
What are you talking about, Gia?
Well, looks like little Miss Golden Girl is gonna have to take the walk of shame.
Got him.
Peyton, have you seen this video?
I've been at practice all morning. What video?
I'm so sorry. It's on Tanner's Instagram. It's you at Celia's party, dancing, before you guys went upstairs.
Oh, Pay, I'm so sorry.
I will kill him. Well, that explains it, I guess.
Explains what?
Nothing. Just some girls stole my clothes from my locker.
What?
And that's not even the worst of it. Someone put my gym clothes back in my bag, except
Except what?
they wrote slut across my shirt in red marker.
They are dead.
We have to figure out who did this. James?
Don't worry. All we have to do is pinpoint when the clothes were stolen. Maybe hack into the school security feeds.
I already know who did it, y'all. I recognize the handwriting.
Who was it?
Valentina Saldana.
Aren't you friends with her?
I thought I was.
I knew it. Her shoes are knockoff Jimmy Choo's. The girl's a fraud. She's been hiding in plain sight.
What should we do?
I'm going to talk to her.
Really? We can always just skip straight to revenge.
No, we're doing things my way. She's right outside. BRB.
Wait, Peyton, what about your clothes?
I have a Saint Laurent in my go bag. Say the word and I'm there in 2 minutes.
They want me to be afraid, but I won't give them the satisfaction. I'm wearing my shirt, scarlet letter and all.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. They want a walk of shame? I'll give it to them.
Something on your mind, baby hacker?
I've been thinking about what I overheard at the Beautillion.
What did you hear?
Not much before I was caught. Something between Judge Reed and the Luz. They're working together in secret, I think.
Par for the course in a city like this. Unchecked power breeds secrecy and corruption.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I know, that's not what I'm confused about.
Well?
It's just... a friend just found out that someone she trusted, her friend, betrayed her. It got me thinking. How do we know who our enemies are? When
they could be right under our noses?
Exactly.
You have to look at who has something to gain from a situation. Who is seeking greater power? Who would do anything to obtain it?
I really think the Luz are working with Reed. I even tried to warn Celia, but...
Your friend was double-crossed by someone close to her, yes? Someone who was almost like, say, family?
What are you implying?
Maybe, when it comes to your enemies, baby hacker, you should look a little closer to home.
Closer to home? You mean like my family? No, that's not possible. You'd be implying either Cole or my mom, and Cole makes no sense. But then, neither does Mom. But why did she invite Reed to the Beautillion? And why would I have to be seen dancing with Tanner?
Why indeed?
Wait, Locksmith, what do you mean? Locksmith?
Nice outfit, Peyton.
Valentina, can we talk?
Me? Now?
Yes, you. Now.
Hey, DODC fans, stay tuned. More Daughters of DC is up next. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Head to daughtersofdc.com to get exclusive DODC news, updates, and content before everybody else.
Be honest with me, Valentina. Why do you hate me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know this is your handwriting on my shirt.
But...
Remember when we did the lacrosse bake sale together last year? I had to staple about 200 of your handwritten posters around campus. You do a funny squiggle on your T's. I know this was you.
Please don't tell Headmaster Whitford.
Don't worry, I won't.
Wait, really?
Yes, really. But I need to know why. I think you owe me that much.
Hey, it was just a joke. It got out of hand,
No,
but...
it wasn't just a joke. We were friends, weren't we? Friends don't do that to each other.
Hey, I'm sorry for the shirt. It was Gia's stupid idea, and I was just playing along. But honestly, it's nothing compared to what people are saying about you behind your back.
What are they saying?
You know, like, you're easy and a sloppy drunk. And now you're hooking up with Cole right after you hooked up with Tanner.
I did not hook up with Tanner.
I know you're trying to be modest, but we all saw you go upstairs with him at
He
Celia's.
assaulted me! I told him no a bunch of times, but he didn't listen. He assaulted me.
Come on. Tanner's pushy, sure. But I wouldn't call it...
What do you mean Tanner's pushy? How would you know?
Tanner and I hooked up or whatever.
What? When?
At Jessica's last year, after the playoffs. You weren't there. I think you were doing Habitat for Humanity or something. And anyway, we hooked up. It was weird, but... whatever. It was just Tanner being Tanner.
How was it weird?
He was pushy. Like I said, it's not a big deal.
Pushy is a big deal, Val. It's a very big deal. Val? Did he assault you too?
I don't know. I was drunk off my butt on that horrible tequila we stole from Jessica's sister's stash. I was flirty, he was flirty. You know how it gets at DuPont parties.
Why didn't you tell me?
I just wanted to forget that it happened, okay? I didn't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But that's not an option, is it? It gets so you can't eat, you can't sleep.
I asked him to stop.
I'm so sorry, Val. Have you talked to anyone?
After it happened, I tried to just move on. But I was having these horrible nightmares. I couldn't focus in class. I eventually went to Headmaster Whitford. I told him everything.
You reported it? That's great, right?
No. He told me there are two sides to this kind of thing. Started asking me all these questions, telling me I was probably confused because Tanner was a good kid. Somehow it made me feel guilty for even bringing it up. He told me he would file an incident report, that he'd bring it up to the school board. But I never heard anything about it afterwards. And then I started thinking, maybe it was my fault. Maybe I let him on. Maybe I was overreacting about the whole thing.
No, you weren't.
What's the point of admitting that if no one believes me?
I believe you. He did the same thing to me, Val. The same thing.
It doesn't matter. Tanner, he gets whatever he wants. That's just how this school works.
But what if it wasn't?
What are you talking about?
I have an idea.
Well, how was school today?
I got an A on my AP Chem test.
Mom, can I ask you a question?
What's on your mind?
Forget it.
No, what's your question, James?
Nothing. Never mind.
You know, the one I've been stressing about for weeks?
James.
Why did I have to go to the Beautillion with Tanner Reed?
I had my reasons. You'll just have to trust me.
Why?
James Renee, how dare you?
You're the one who made me humiliate myself with that creep. And for what? Your useless political gamesmanship?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I learned that word from Natalie, and you're guilty of it.
You are not gonna sit at my dinner table and accuse me.
Stop it! Both of you!
Cole.
That was supposed to be my night. I prepared for months between lacrosse practice and schoolwork and everything else. I worked my butt off for that one night. And I did it for Dad.
Baby, I know it didn't go the way we'd planned.
You used the whole event as a photo op to buddy up to your racist conservative colleagues.
Cole, that's not fair. Everything I do...
Oh, you do for me? You let them use my Beautillion for cheap diversity points. How many of my friends would Judge Reed lock up in a heartbeat?
See?
And you, James. You and your friends couldn't have saved your drama for another night? You seriously couldn't let me have this.
Cole,
I'm going to my room.
Guess that means I'm excused too.
Hey, wait. We need to talk this all out. Like a family.
Let me know when we start being one.
Hey, Seals. Urgent. Meet me in the chapel?
Be there in 20.
Natalie, get down here now!
What?
Your antics at the party turned you into a meme.
Hi. I would like to, tell a lie. Make a toast. Whoops, sorry. But, huzzah for the boss!
Have you seen these comments? High as a kite? Drugging and bugging? Hashtag toast fail? Are you trying to tank my re-election?
I was helping a friend, okay? Something you should be applauding. And it got a little out of hand.
A little? Natalie, what are colleges going to think when they see this?
I don't care, Dad. I don't even want to go to college.
Oh, my heart can only take so much of this, Natalie.
How am I even going to apply if my SAT score is fraudulent? That's your doing, Dad.
Nat, I know, but look, you can retake the test on your own this time. We can scrub the other score from the record. No one has to know it ever happened.
That is so not the point. It did happen. And scrubbing it from my record is just burying the truth, which is that you compromised your core values so I could have a higher score.
Nat, please, let's just move on from this.
I'm not moving on. The Harry Rosenberg I used to know wouldn't want me to.
Thanks for meeting me.
I wanted to stretch out these Louboutins anyway. What's the emergency?
I really need to talk to you about something I overheard at the Beautillion. Judge Reed and your dad.
What are you talking about?
I don't know exactly what they were saying, but it sounded like Reed was angry with your parents, like they were working for him and they had messed up or something.
My parents work for no one but themselves. You must have misheard.
Seals, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm just wondering if Reed has people secretly working for him.
And you think it's my family?
I don't know. I have no idea what to think. In fact, I have a source who tells me it might be my family.
Well, that would make a hell of a lot more sense.
What?
Oh, please, James. My parents are discreet. They handle their affairs in strict confidence. In any case, they don't need favors from someone like Crawford Reed. Your mother, on the other hand.
My mother what?
I mean, she's nothing but an opportunistic ladder climber. She'd do a photo op with a brick wall if she thought it'd give her an ounce of political clout. Everyone knows it. It's a little sad, actually. My parents have integrity.
Integrity? Celia, they didn't even raise you. They're always off doing God knows what, leaving their daughter in the care of who? Their driver?
You have no idea what you're talking about. William's like family to me.
You know, my mom might be involved in some backdoor deals. This is DC. Who isn't? But at least I know she loves me. Can you say the same for your parents? Listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But we don't have much time. Judge Reed's hearing is coming up, and we need to figure out
Do you know why we stopped being friends, James?
Yeah. You know, the Colorama incident.
Oh, I never cared about that. No, we stopped being friends because I find you utterly embarrassing. You think hiding behind your smart girl exterior will conceal the fact that deep down, you're a friendless, pathetic loser.
And you're an arrogant, shallow, rich girl who doesn't care about anything but her designer footwear and her Instagram followers. I thought you changed, Celia. I thought being back in DODC would make you a better person. I was wrong.
You know, I should go. These shoes are killing me.
Hey, y'all. I talked it out with Valentina. I think I finally know what I need to do. James? You there?
Yeah, sorry. Got distracted.
What's up?
Where's Celia?
I don't think she'll be joining us tonight.
I wanted all y'all to hear this, but okay. I've decided what I want to do about Tanner. But I need y'all's help.
Anything. Always.
What do you want to do?
I want to go public. Tell the truth about my assault once and for all. I'm done hiding.
Hell yes, girl.
That's amazing, Pay. I'm so proud of you. BRB, guys.
Well?
You may have been right. About my mom.
Believe me when I tell you, it pains me to be right all the time.
If I want to stop her and Reed, I need proof. And I have no idea where to look.
Oh, baby hacker. Have you learned nothing from me? It's quite simple.
What do you know about my mom?
Now, where would be the fun in just telling you? You'll have to find it yourself.
But where?
Where everyone stores their skeletons in this wretched town, baby hacker. In a drawer marked classified.
Einhorn's Epic Productions and iHeartRadio present Daughters of DC. Created and executive produced by Heather Einhorn and Adam Staffaroni. Head writer, Sasha Stewart. Senior writer, Louis Kornfeld. Writers, Tyler English Beckwith, Charu Sinha, and Adam Staffaroni. Directed by J.B. Blanc. Executive produced by iHeartRadio. Produced by Arup Senakaila. Kimberly Woods as James Parker. Melissa Vanderscafe as Peyton Blackburn. Talia Romina as Natalie Rosenberg. Susie Young as Celia Liu. With performances by O.G. Banks, Kay Bess, Vic Chow, Feodor Chen, Darren DePaul, Dave Fenoy, Paul Guyette, Yuri Lowenthal, Brandon Middleton, Stephanie Shea, Shelley Shenoy, Richard Tatum, Jeannie Torrado, Andia Winslow, Marshall York, with Francesca Ramsey and J.B. Blanc. Development Executive Greg Lockard. Production Manager Gail Artino. Production Coordinator and Script Supervisor Laura Martin. Creative Direction and Design by Ryan McCann. Key Art Illustrated by Heather Danforth. Casting by Dawn Neowen. Record and Edit Pullman Sound. Recording Engineer Diana David. Additional recordings Claudio Santos. Additional recordings Michael Schneider. Sound Supervision Christian Dwiggins. Sound Designers R.D. White and Josh Melody. Original Music Josh Melody. Additional music from Jingle Punks. Consultant Kelsey Frazier, MSW. Culture Consultants Logan Davis, Casey Davis, and Davis Family. Special thank you to The Shadow Unicorn. Einhorn's Epic Productions and iHeartRadio present Daughters of DC.
Hey y'all, it's Peyton Blackburn. Have you or anyone you know been a victim of sexual violence or assault? You can find resources from RAINN, the nation's largest sexual violence organization, on our website, daughtersofdc.com. There is hope, and you are not alone.